Couples celebrate wedding anniversaries, of course, every year. But for one Austin couple, this year is special. They're celebrating their 80th year of marriage. Kayla Norwood joins us now. And Kayla, 80 years, an awful long time.
Yeah, Brian, you're right. And get this, they're both in their hundreds. The Hendersons have been married so long and have lived so long, they are now considered the oldest married couple in the world. So, of course, I had to meet up with them to find out just how they did it. They took a vow.
I have to ask him how long we've been married because from year to year, I just forget.
Promising to stick by each other until death do they part. And they've kept that vow since they got married during the Great Depression in 1939.
I remember the wedding day, the day we got married, as though it were yesterday.
And nearly 80 years later, John and Charlotte Henderson are still together. The two live in a retirement community in West Austin. At 106 and 105 years old, respectively, they are the oldest married couple in the world.
We take it as it comes.
Never gave it any thought at all.
They say it just happened, and they've now made it into the Guinness Book of World Records and have the paper to prove it, thanks to their great nephew, Jason.
And people started to ask me, what's the world record?
He's the one who did the digging and started the application process to see if they beat the record, and they sure did.
I believe for a long time it was held by a Norwegian couple, then taken by a Japanese couple, and now Charlotte and John.
I sat down with the longtime lovebirds to hear more of their story. John told me he sat right behind her in class when they were students at the University of Texas back in 1934.
And I don't remember exactly whether she started the conversation or I did, but it took.
That conversation sparked a flame that's still burning decades later. And today, they don't have a bad word to say about each other.
I like everything about him. I can't see anything wrong with him.
So what makes a couple last this long? Well, one thing they mentioned, they don't have any children.
Some people say that's the reason that we've had such a long married life.
That aside, John shares what's made the relationship work year after year, and that's being respectful.
You have to give and take as life goes by, and be grateful for what you have and look forward to and try to make tomorrow a better day than today.
Now, he also says don't go to bed with a chip on your shoulder and to be aware of the other person's feelings. And that seems like some pretty good advice to me to hold on to because they're going to celebrate their 80th wedding anniversary on December 15th.
So heartwarming.
That's
I love this
cute.
story.
Yeah, they were so sweet, and I'm writing notes. You know, I'm taking
No
notes.
doubt. No doubt.
Although when you said they didn't have kids, I go, oh, I get it.
That is one lovely couple.
Yes.
Great story, Kaylin. Thanks.